are going to discuss a fundraiser coming up. One of my very good friends, Kathy Hancock, is a local artist and is decided to donate funds raised from a piece of art. We're going to make some prints and we're going to sell. And I am loving this idea, and I've already bought my print. Kathy, thank you for doing this.
Well, thank you for your support, Lisa.
Well, I love it. So why did you choose to do this fundraiser? Actually, you know what? First, I will introduce our guests. Right beside me is Grant Frew from Bushwhackers, An Amazing Story to Tell, Kathy Hancock, our artist, and Terry Kuzik, who is the president of the Ukrainian-Canadian Congress Regina Branch. Thank you to all of you for joining us. So, back to you, Kathy. Why did you choose to do this fundraiser?
Well, my sister-in-law is from Ukraine, and Grant's my brother, and this war that's going on in Ukraine is affecting our family here, and I'm an artist, and I've seen there's hundreds, if not thousands, of artists posting sunflower pictures on Facebook, and I don't have the time. I didn't have the time to paint a new sunflower. I really wanted to, but I'm drop and go helping Grant while his wife is over in Europe with her Ukrainian mom, and she's hoping to bring her back to Regina.
All right.
And so I had this idea, and I had a picture that I painted of a sunflower years ago, and that's the Ukrainian flower. And so I call it Sunflower for Ukraine, and I'm selling the art prints. And I'd like to have a big shout out to and thank you to Western Litho, who sponsored the printing, all of the printing that we're going to be doing for this campaign for the Ukraine-Canadian Congress, and all of the important work that they do. And I'd also like to recognize Bushwhackers for including a postcard. Grant will talk about the Ukrainian dish in a minute. But the art prints are available to purchase either through me, and my email is kathy.hancock@myaccess.ca. And they're also going to be available for purchase at Bushwhackers Brew Pub.
Okay.
And they're also going to be available at the Ukrainian Co-op. There's various sizes. The 8x10s are $10 each, and the poster size are $20 each. The Ukrainian Co-op and the Ukrainian-Canadian Congress Regina office will also have them available, and Bam Jam Bakery and Bistro on Albert Street will have them as well.
Good.
So we're really excited, and all the proceeds of the sales of these prints are going to be donated to, the UCC.
Okay. So Terry, you are the president of the Ukrainian-Canadian Congress Regina Branch. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, Ukrainian-Canadian Congress has been in Canada for 81 years. And we're the voice of the Ukrainian people when speaking with provincial and federal governments. To this point, all our fundraising efforts have been to the Canada-Ukraine Foundation, which is going to humanitarian aid in Ukraine. But now we're going to be focusing on fundraising to support the people that are coming here through fundraisers like this. To this point, there's roughly 10,000 Ukrainians in Canada that have fled the country, and we just heard word that that number could increase to the tens of thousands, and So yeah, it's going to be quite a task to look after these people and make sure that they have everything that they need.
Right.
There's going to be a lot of people suffering from PTSD, I should say, sorry. Yeah. And it's just, they need a lot of support.
Yeah, this is such a bigger project than what we think. I mean, how it's affecting us locally. And I know, Grant, as Kathy mentioned, your wife is there right now. She's got family she's trying to get to safety. So give us a little update. But also, you're from Bushwhackers, and this is affecting so much more. So I'll let you tell a bit of your story.
Yeah, so my wife is in, right now she's in France. She was able to get her mother from Kiev to France, and she'll be coming back soon. There's still some paperwork that has to be done in order to get her mother back here. And her father is still, unfortunately, in Kiev. He was unable to get out, so, he's in a tall apartment building, so it's getting shelled right now. Hopefully, he's going to be okay, but there's really not too much that we can do about that. And that's a lot of what I'm hearing, is that people feel helpless. They see this tragedy that's occurring and they want to help. They don't know how to help. And there's a number of different organizations that are, accepting donations. But I think a lot of people want a transparent organization. Where is it going? How is it going to be used? And that's why we chose to get involved with the Canadian-Ukrainian Congress. So other things that would affect us directly as a business is if Ukraine can't get their crops in the field real soon, we're looking at a big global food shortage that will affect many countries, including Canada. And being a brew pub, if we're having issues getting grains, that's going to affect our ability to make beer. So what we want to do to raise money is, one of our long-standing dishes is called the Saskatchewan Hot Plate, and many people refer to it as being the Ukrainian plate because it has house-made beer bread, pierogies, house-made cabbage rolls. We have kubasa from the Ukrainian co-op, and we're going to combine that with a pint of beer. And then every one of these combos that we sell, we will donate $10 to the Ukrainian Congress in hopes of, helping people out.
Good. So along with, this will be all of April.
All of April, right.
And you are also selling your sister's prints. You got them
correct.
there.
Yeah.
And I think there's a postcard that'll go
Posters
out.
too.
Yeah.
Right.
Amazing support.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah.
I feel like I could spend about a half hour with all of you. We don't have much time, but thank you for coming in, sharing. I will post this to Facebook, and I will put this out as much as I can, as I know Bushwhackers will, and I'm sure if you have a website, and Kathy. So thank you for taking the print. I love it. So I'm going to love to hang it. I just love sunflowers. But thank you to all of you for doing what you're doing. And to you and your family. I hope everything turns out okay.
Thank you.
All right. All right, well, that is our time for this particular interview, and I wish we could spend more time in regards to our support for Ukraine and the Ukrainian-Canadian Congress. So if you want to support, more information is going to come up on your screen. Bushwhackers is a major supporter here. April 1st, April 30th, you can go and have some meals there, but you can also purchase the print there. Well, stay with us, because next up, Tyler McMurchie's here. We're going to talk SGI and April Traffic Spotlight.